Hi, Rita. How's your Sunday? How was your Sunday? Hi, sweetie. Hi, Jay. How was your Sunday? Oh, it is working. Everybody have a good weekend. All getting ready to go back to work. I've already been back to work. That's okay. It was only one day, but now I gotta go back to work for real. Not looking forward to it. That's okay. Good, 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 good. Oh, so I want to work on this bathroom while we chat along today. Oh, were you going to forget to get up and go to work tomorrow? I wish I could have that as an excuse. Oh, I forgot. I forgot. I'm sorry. Not possible. Not possible. Okay. This is their bathtub. That I know for sure. And I need to find the walls that go with that. Why are you doing blood tests? Why are you doing blood tests? Are you okay? You better be okay. You're okay, right? Just like a checkup type thing? Don't scare me. You're scaring me. Oh, okay. Cool. Don't do that to me. My little heart can't take it. Freak out. I'm freaking out enough with Parker going to the doctor tomorrow. I don't need to be freaked out by you going to the doctor tomorrow. That all of it's not good. You always pass out? Oh, I'm sorry. You don't like the whole blood. Don't look. You don't have to look when they're drawing the blood. Just don't look at it. Oh, you're fine. Why do we not have bright colors in this game? Like, I want this color on the walls. So you're just going to go get, your annual physical, just get everything checked out, make sure, everything's working the way it's supposed to be working. That's a good thing. It's not a bad thing at all. Um, So, huh, we are not gonna have what I want in a green. Probably best to go to the doctor now. I didn't go to the doctor a lot when I was younger because I was like, oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. Now, not so fine, and I have to go to the doctor all the time. So, there's that. I see, their bathroom, the tile is the same color as the tub. Oh, I'm sorry. What is that trick they always have you do? So that you don't faint. It's something with your tongue. Like you put your tongue to the roof of your mouth. There's a trick. I know there's a trick. There's a trick for not fainting. Let's see. I'm looking it up. This is what it says. Applied muscle tension. Cross one leg over the other. Squeeze your inner thighs. Tense your abs and point your toes. That's what it was. Point your toes. Do this when the needle is going in and when the needle is coming out. Apparently, that's supposed to work. I know there's something. Okay, I think in lieu of the walls not being green, because I don't think we're going to be able to do the green walls. I think in lieu of that, we'll do her other stuff in the green, and then that'll kind of make up for it. Kind of. Do I like this one? I think they're all kind of the same. No, I like this one. It's a very basic bathroom. There's not much going on in here. Now I can't remember what the whole tongue to the roof of your mouth. That's for something too. Old wives' tale or something. The squeezing leg thing sounds right. This has to go over here. More over here. Hopefully you don't hear too much noise in the background. But my wonderful husband is cleaning the kitchen. You know what happens when you get sick? Everything just goes to blazes. Okay, so let's see what kind of mirror we got in here. She just has one of those, whatchamacallits. Well, I'll be thinking about you and Parker tomorrow. Parker's appointment's at 9 a.m. Hi, Marty. How's your Sunday? think I'm gonna go, I might go, no, see, it's the wrong color. Wrong color. I like this one though. I mean, it would go, style-wise, it would go pretty good. Hi, Victoria. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I'm so glad you caught us. Okay. Always happy to have everybody join us. Anytime. I'm not seeing the one I want in a color, so I think I'm gonna go, I think it's gonna be like this one. It's the one I want, but it doesn't have the color, so I'm okay with that. As long as we're all okay with that. Maybe if we do it in a, no, that makes things worse. I don't like brass. Oh, is it? Oh, wow. You and Parker. I'm kind of thinking Parker's going to get a tooth pulled or something to that effect. I really think that's that's what's going to happen. Ooh, this will be perfect. I'll put this up here. Now, really, the walls were supposed to be this green color also, but we don't have it, so I am not going to put that in there. I do have a... I have a laundry bin here. So, Victoria, what time zone are you in? Where are we catching you at? Hi, Annie. Where's that tall? Not this one. This one. Oh, I probably can't put that in there because it should go here. But I think what I'll do is I'll put it over here. No. Goofy bathroom. I have a goofy bathroom. Oh, Florida. So you're just, what, are you an hour or 2 hours ahead of me? You must be about 2 o'clock there. I think, yeah, 2 o'clock there. 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I used to live in Florida a long time ago. I lived in Florida in a place called Titusville. It's over on the coast. We used to watch the space shuttle take off from there. $120 an hour. So you're an hour ahead of me. Yeah, we used to watch. I don't want to do that color. I don't want to do that either. I think I'm going to do an ice cream. Yeah, we lived in Titusville, and the space shuttle was right across the, I don't know what you call it, the inlet or the harbor or what it was. Right across from there was Cape Canaveral. How cold is it in Florida today? I want this creamy one. So there's going to be a lot of things I'm just adding to this bathroom, just to add them to the bathroom because her bathroom does not have a lot in it. So we're just going to go with the flow. We love to come down, go to Florida. One of our favorite things is to go to Universal Studios. We haven't been in a couple of years since they started building the new one. I can't think of what it's called now, because my brain's full of cold medicine. But we've been wanting to get back there. Oh, 57. 57 would be a nice warm-up for me. We are at currently 13 degrees Fahrenheit. So, there you go. And our forecast, see this. This is flipping off. This is what's going to happen this afternoon. We're getting snow, sleet, freezing rain, 1 to 2 inches. Doesn't that sound like fun? Epic Universe, that's it. I know, I really want to go. Ice accumulations, that's what we're getting. We're getting an ice storm from 3 o'clock this afternoon till 3 a.m., which means, we wake up to such fun roads in the morning for work. Oops, wrong way. Don't like that one. Epic Universe. Yeah, I really want to go. We are huge, huge Harry Potter fans in this house. I think I'm going to go with that one because it matches the little rug things. Yeah, I'm very excited to go. We are in the planning stages currently of our vacations this year. We have our camping already picked out. So we are going to Devil's Lake camping. That's one of ours this year. We're going for quite a few days. Oh, they should see snow. Parker and Reggie, they don't get to go outside in the snow. The catio is closed up for the winter, so they don't get to go outside. They do ask every single day to go outside, but they don't get to, which makes them angry, and then they get mad at us, and, we get the tail flick. The flicking of the tail? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what we get. Because they want to go out, we won't let them, so. So there's that. But it's too cold for them. I mean, I'm sure it's not too cold for them because they have fur coats on and all that other, stuff. But I am their mother. And if I say it's too cold, it's too cold. They just have to learn to accept that. Many times I have had to... Where's the light switch? 1, 2... Where's the other one? I'm seriously losing my mind here. I always pick Reggie up and I give him a big old squeeze and I'm telling him, come here and give Mama a hug. And he hates it. Absolutely hates it. I didn't like the door in the wall. In the wall. It was in the wall. Okay. So, let's do some lighting. I've always been too scared to go to New York. I have to say. That's the truth. I have been too scared to even think about going to New York. It seems like a very scary place to me. And it's very expensive. I'm right about that, right? It's very expensive there in New York. Well, it's very expensive everywhere nowadays, but if one of them comes in, I will definitely turn the camera on. But they are actually more excited by what Daddy's doing right now than what Mama's doing. So they are in the kitchen helping Daddy do the dishes. I don't know why that's a thing for them, but it is. And that's where they are. When they get bored with Daddy, they might wander in here, one or both of them. They might wander in and decide to take a nap. But, okay. It's not much in the way of bathrooms, but her bathroom is not much in the way of bathrooms either. So, right now, I'm going to leave it where it's at, because that's about, I mean, I've added a lot more than actually she even has. Yeah, everything changes, and not for the better. We lived in, my husband's from Salt Lake City. We lived there for a very long time. I lived there for over a decade, and then we moved away for a decade. We moved here, which is where I'm from. We went back to visit his sister in Salt Lake City, and it was awful. I mean, it was absolutely awful. Traffic was awful. The people were rude. Everybody said that the people from California overtook Salt Lake City, and they were just not pleasant people. So it really sucked. Places change. You go away, and it was one thing in your mind when you left, but then it's not that when you go back. So it's very strange. I'm looking for the green. Where's the green? Is that the green? That's the green. Put the green in here. Okay. I know, I was, let's see, I was born and raised here, where we are, and I was gone for, oh, I don't know, did I just make that the exact same? I did. Made that the same color. I was gone long time. No, I actually think I want that color. And when I came back here, I mean, I was born and raised here. You'd think my brain would remember things, and I didn't. It was kind of like I couldn't even find my way around my own hometown. So things changed. Landmarks were gone. Buildings I remembered growing up, gone. It was just kind of It was weird. She doesn't, it's not that yucky. It's a desk, but it's not a yucky desk. I think it's more like this. And I'm not going to be able to put the ironing board out here. Oh, chairs. We don't have an open ironing board, so I'm just going to put, I'll put it over here on the wall so we have the reference of it. Oh, here comes somebody. You done with Daddy? Are you all done? You come sit down. You come sit down, little boy. I like this chair for her. Yeah, I kind of like this chair for her. And she wouldn't have a computer, okay? But we have this thing that looks like a typewriter. I mean, in The Sims, it's obviously a computer, but it looks like a typewriter, and I think that's something she would have. So I think this is going to work out the best for us. As far as that goes. And speaking of this, remember we put this in yesterday, and which one do I want? This one or this one? I think I want this one. She does have one of these, except for it's right here in this corner next to the fireplace. But I'm going to leave it where it's at. Oh, yeah. Definitely. She is such a good mom. She's such a good mom. I think she's such a good mom. What's going on here? Is there a wall here or something I don't know about? Yeah, there is. Okay, we might have to fix that because I'm going to need something there. I'm going to need something going across here. Oh, I can't see. That's not the right height. Down, down. That's better. Because when you put the wall down now, oh, well, it still doesn't connect. Okay, sorry. Just getting a cough drop in there. I think the only way I'm going to find that is by finding laundry day. Otherwise, I don't know. Is it a wall thing? Is it a wall thing? Oh, that's the other thing. You know what? She doesn't have a duck here. She has a rooster. Like this. Okay. So, we're getting all the stuff right. Just in a roundabout way. Yes, I know I saw it. It's right there, but there's another one. There is another one. That one. That has all the stuff. I think I might want to... do I want to do the one with all the stuff? It's going to stick in the wall. Gosh dang it. I guess I don't. Unless we have another wall. No. See, it won't. It won't. It won't. It won't. And I want it on this wall because when you put the walls down, you'll still be able to to see it there. So we're going to have to go with this one. That's too bad. I like that green one. I do know she has all of these boxes in this corner here. Hey, baby. Feeling better. As far as feeling better goes, the fever broke, which helps a lot. But I'm just weak. I need to eat and stuff like that. Just get my strength back up, which is what I'm going to do. Carbs and starches. That's what it's all about. They're the best thing for recovering from being sick. So carbs and starches. We're going to have baked potatoes later with lots of butter and sour cream. Carbs and starches. And stuff like that. Did I put that in? I did put that in. Let's not put that in 2 times. So it's just a matter of getting bulked back up, and once the fever breaks, then it's all about getting better. Just getting your strength back and getting better. And luckily, for me, not a whole lot is going on at work right now, so I'm okay that way. To be honest, I might be hunting down some new houses to build. I do that when I'm at work. I go through and I look at pictures of houses I might want to build. So yeah. Oh, you know what we should put in here? I know it's probably not a thing, but this just gave me an idea. Just to make the house a little bit more interesting. This record player, wouldn't that be good? That would be very good in here. And we could actually put it in this space. I need a table. Oh, come here, you. First you. Come here. I'm going to put you over here. Just for a sec. I don't know. Find a table. I'm being very cautious right now because Reggie is in here wandering around up and down, putting his butt in my face. But he has not settled in yet. Oh, you going to say hi to everybody? You say hi. You say hi. Okay, good boy. He hasn't settled. So when he decides to settle, then we'll do something about that. I think. Ooh. I don't know if that's her vibe or not. Could be. I very much think it could be her vibe. Nope. He is not ready to settle down. I'm going to put that record player on there. I'll put a plant over here. I think that's pretty good. So I was really curious. Because they played a lot of good songs in the show. A lot of good 80s songs, and considering I grew up in the 80s. Thanks, by the way. Um, I was trying to figure. I was curious to see what was like the top song of 1983, and there were actually quite a few. Anybody want to guess what one of them was? Right, exactly. Ooh, is this new? I like this. Oh, this is new. Must be from that new pack that I haven't opened up and looked at yet. I like it. Wow, that's a nice one. Oh, this is a nice one too. Nice. Okay, we gotta spend a day looking at that new pack. What's this? Oh, I like that too. Oh, I know what that is. Is that like an avocado? I grew an avocado tree once. I did a really good job. And then it died. I'm just saying. Um, this one. This one would go good here. Perfect. I'm looking for something that's not exactly alive. You know, like the plastic trees and stuff like that. Anyway, what do you think some of the top songs were that year? 1983. It's technically the year I graduated from high school. Now you can do the math. But I didn't actually graduate from high school. I dropped out of high school, went over to the university. I took the test. They called it the test. That gave me my high school diploma. Basically, I tested out of high school, is what I did. And I passed with flying colors. So I did not have to, that was halfway through my senior year. So I did not have to finish my senior year. I tested out. So I didn't do the whole walk of shame and all that to get my diploma. They mailed me mine. It was fine. I was very happy about that. Ooh, this is a nice fake plant. This is a very nice fake plant. Oh, I like this one. Should we put it over here? It is a Michael Jackson song, and I don't think they've played it on Stranger Things yet, but it's definitely from Michael Jackson. I think I'm going to do that. So yeah, Michael Jackson was at the top of the charts in 1983, and I think people still do the dance that was associated with that song. Nope, not Beat It. Oh, you know what I would like in here is, let's get our into a quick save. Thriller. Very good, Jay. It was Thriller. Thriller was his top song of 1983. Okay. Now, what do you think the number one movie was in 1983? I'm going to get out our wall of pictures here. Nope. There we go. Gotta put some more of Will's pictures around the place. I like this one. It was a Star Wars. Which one was it? It was definitely in the Star Wars family. But there was quite a few of them. So which one was it? I just like having all his pictures all over. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm putting his pictures everywhere. Will was love to draw. Scooch that in there. Yeah, it was one of the Star Wars. What's the answer? Come on. He said episode 6. Gosh, I don't know them in order. Okay, so it would have been... So the first 3 that they put out would have been episodes 4, 5, 6, right? So that would have been the last one. 4, 5, 6. And then they went back and they did 1, 2, 3. Is that right? 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. So episode 6... Ugh. I don't know which one episode 6 is. See, now I think your husband's just throwing out, oh, it's episode 6, because, you know, a bunch of women aren't going to know that. Okay. Okay, it was episode 6. Star Wars Return of the Jedi, episode 6, 1983. Your husband is absolutely correct. So, yes, episode 6, but, you know, I had it as Return of the Jedi. Yes, Return of the Jedi. I don't have a lot of those things memorized as far as that goes. Well, I do know that the movie that came out that year that I watched was Flashdance. So, I don't know if it was a top blockbuster movie or not or anything like that, but I did like Flashdance. Kind of still do. You know, it's one of those movies you can watch over and over again. I don't think it was a big hit or anything. Okay, so I did all that so that I could use these. Duh. More clutter. Okay. So I think her office, well, somewhat office now. Like I said, there should be an ironing board sitting right there. Funny thing, in season, so all of this what we're building here is season 1, for sure. Season 1. Um, Season 2, everything in the house kind of changed. The kitchen didn't really change. The bathroom didn't change. This ended up being the dining room. They obviously took down the wall, and her furniture all got reorientated so that this is the main wall of the house, and her couch sits diagonally this way, here. Um, that's the season. Season 2 is when he did all the drawings of the tunnels, and she put them all over the house. Please don't ask me to do that. Because I'm pretty good builder. I'm fair to good builder. Okay, I'm pretty good builder. I can't do that. I can't do the whole tunnel thing all over her house. So, y'all be so kind as to not ask me to. That would be very nice. All right. I want just to put some more lights in here. Oh, I bet you that's so cute. I've not gone crazy or anything, but we were in a store and I did get a little giddy or a little crazy. But I collect coffee mugs. I don't drink coffee. Just so you know, I don't drink caffeine. Nothing caffeine. Caffeine does not enter this body. Um, but I'd love to collect coffee mugs. I think and I always get two. I get two of wherever we go. I always have to look and get some very unique coffee mugs. I got some really cool Harry Potter ones that say they have the Marauders map on them, and they say, "I solemnly swear I'm up to no good." Love those mugs. They're huge. You can put a lot in them. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, mugs. I got Stranger Thing mugs with the, with the alphabet on them, with this on it. Okay. Y'all hang tight for 2 seconds. I'm going to fly out to the kitchen and get something to drink. I'll be right back. Reggie's here. Maybe he'll entertain you all while I'm gone. Do you say hi? You going to say hi? Y'all hang tight for 2 seconds. I'm going to fly out to the kitchen and get something to drink. I'll be right back. Reggie's here. Maybe he'll entertain you all while I'm gone. Do you say hi? Am I too noisy? Mm-mm. You going to say hi? No, but YouTube's not allowed buffering and I don't like it. Okay, come on, baby. Okay. Alright, I'm back with my drink. I probably should say I keep getting a message up here that YouTube is buffering on us. So you guys are probably a little bit behind me. I'm ahead of you. Ahead. Eventually, maybe we'll all be on the same page. Says you're experiencing, YouTube says that viewers are experiencing buffering. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, what was I doing? I was doing lights. I have to say, this time we're having technical difficulties, and it's not my fault. There. Okay. Now we have lights in the office. So I think, I am pretty sure that this is the rooms that she had all the lights in. The living room, the side room, kitchen, and definitely down the hallway. Which I think there's actually the little table that sits here. Good, I hope so. So, all right, we got three bedrooms left to do. I don't want to do those today. I want to fix this. I want to fix the shed. Oh, and yet I don't think I have a picture of this. Oh, I really wish y'all could see this. Parker just crawled up inside, what do you want to call it? You know when you get a huge big bag of toilet paper rolls, you know, and it's a big huge thing, and then you take a couple out, you know, Parker crawled up in there. He freaking looks adorable. Okay, I hope he's not going to suffocate in there. I think he's fine. This room. Let's see. Let's see. I'm looking it up to see if I can find it. This patio, what she's got on this patio. I'm assuming, and I probably shouldn't assume, that she must have some sort of washer, but maybe not a dryer, because she has a clothesline. So does that mean that she wouldn't have, a dryer? Just trying to figure out what that is about. If anybody's got any idea, I would love to know what is on this back porch. I know I saw it once in like season 1, episode 1 or 2, very briefly, very, very briefly, she was on that back porch. So I might have to go back and look and see what's in that space, because I don't know what that's going to be. I just don't know what that's going to be. Anybody wants to help me out? That would be awesome. Okay, but I do know this. This is going to change. I love this clump of trees. I love this clump of trees, but I'm gonna throw it over there for a second. Okay, we're gonna get rid of. No. Okay. Needs to be bigger. First off, I knew that. This has to go. This. Okay. I want one. I need my grid. Okay. I want one here. I could go 1.5. I would not go 1 there, 2 there, 1 there. Pull that in there. Okay. I think we're good with that. And then we're just gonna pull this in a little too. All right. Okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. We're going to use these windows. And there's one on every side. Is that where I put that? No. Put it there. No. All right. While I build the shed, does everybody know their Stranger Things trivia? Oh, I can't do it. Nope, won't let me. Gonna have to get that back in debug. I'm not sure. I know the porch was briefly shown. I think when Hopper came over and they were looking for Will and they ran out into this shed, and then Hopper was seeing all those weird things out in the shed, but there was no Will there. But I think he passed through that back porch. And then I know there's another scene where Joyce is dragging the dog back in the house. That's when I remembered they had a dog. And I think they show the back porch then too. And those are the only two scenes that I can think of where you see the back porch. And I'm going to have to go digging because I don't know what's on that back porch. But I do know in this shed, oopsie, for one thing, is there a light in here? There better not be a light in here. I didn't put a light in here. We'll put a light in here. Okay. This is just going to be all like clutter and woodworking stuff. I thought I'd turn it into some... There's the light switch. Where was it before? I'm serious. Where was it before? On the back porch? I'm talking about this back porch here, behind the kitchen. We have some small chairs and table and chairs on the front porch. Are those the table and chairs you're talking about? Because I have those. And I know on the front porch she has a love seat and there's some more chairs down here and then there's a porch swing hanging from the end. We didn't get the front porch done yet. I don't know what to do with this back porch is what I'm looking at. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. So lighting. I'm gonna use my favorite light bulb. And, oops. You know, I'm just trying to get the floors. I want that, this. Bottom of the basement. I want dirt floor in here. Like that. And then I want the one that actually came with werewolves. Because I think that is going to be perfect for this shed. So that it's not, so it's not so nice. Clean room. No. Where is this stuff from werewolves? Oh. Werewolves. Thank you. This one. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, that's what I want. I want this. Let's see, I think it's like this. But it's like darker on the inside, which that doesn't make sense to me. Why would it be darker on the inside than the outside? So maybe we just do both the inside and the outside the same color. Right? That makes the most sense to me. That goes better with the doors. Yeah, let's do that one. The clothesline is off of the back porch. I thought... Lord, I'm going to have to look at my pictures. I thought the clothesline was out front next to her car. Oh, Lord. Let me look. We have a picture of the front of the house, don't we? Ugh. Let me look. We had some pictures at the beginning that we were looking at. That's her living room. Let me see if I can find that one at the front of the house. This is where I thought the clothesline was. Here, at the front of the house. Where her car, let me try and find her car. I mean, I guess we can do whatever we want. I was trying to be somewhat authentic. Let's get rid of that. Now, I think what we can do in this outdoor shed, both for authentic, these are our 2 new kits. Here, see, no SpongeBob's. Restoration Workshop, we're going to use that one. And we're going to use maybe Artist Studio. And we're definitely using Basement Treasures. No, it's okay. It's whatever, there's so many photos out there. And like I said, there's a B&B, and oh, I like that one the best. There's a B&B out there, of this house, and I don't know if it is the house or a house, but they have a lot of pictures on the internet too, and it's like, you know what? These are so nice. Wish they had yucky versions of them. Ooh, they do. Oh, okay. Ooh, yes. Let's go with that. It's hard to pick out what is the actual TV show and what is this B&B, because I think they're fully advertising, obviously, their bed and breakfast thing, because, I mean, why wouldn't you? People are so totally into this show that, you could be potentially getting a lot of customers, Ooh, love that. So I can see why they're fully advertising, which makes complete sense to me. They're probably making a ton of money. So please tell me this has a yucky version. Because I only want yucky oh, that's pretty yucky. But it's pretty dark. Oh, that's a pretty yucky one. That one. So I don't think I would much care. The only thing that we have to have access to really is that, because that's the woodworking table. So that I'm leaving open, but the rest of this I'm going to clutter the crap out of it. So, hello. Hello. You done goofing around? You come for a nap? You should go take a nap. Yeah. Yep. And I think that Real House is, like I said, I don't blame them at all for advertising. They found a way to make make some money, off this show. Everybody's obsessed with the show, so they figured it out, and kudos for them. It won't last, I can tell you that. Because it's a thing now, but it won't be forever. The next big thing will come along and we will all change our focus again. Reggie, this is not your best view. What is this? The rolling drying rack. I like that blue one. Oh, you know what we should put right here? Not even kidding. I know what we should put there. Roof. I know I'm going to have to put those all back in again. We should put this here. Oh, that doesn't go on the roof. Crap. Thought it would go on the wall. Darn it. I was going to put it on the wall like a hole, because that's where Will disappeared. Through a hole in the wall. Do we have any of those go on the wall? I was going to put a hole there. It's a something, I do want to put this out front, though. I love this thing. I don't see one. We'll look later. Maybe it's in, maybe it is in, photos and things like that. That's what I'm thinking. Sorry. I gotta put all my stuff back in now. Let's see. Basement. Artist. Restoration workshop. Okay. I like this thing because I know there are a lot of tools on the wall. I was hoping this would... Oh, it does. Kinda. Okay. Make it smaller. Kinda fits right here, which I'm quite happy about. Then we get some tools on the walls. I don't remember if there was anything electrical in here or not, but we definitely can. Like, we could put it over here. That would totally fit. I mean, they do have a lot of electrical problems. Oh, let's see. Did I put that in there? I did not put that in there. Thought I was going to put that in there somewhere. I have to see where I want to put that. I know, how weird is this? But I'm putting it in here. It's an old shed. It has old crap in it. I mean, that's what I think. It's just, it's an old piece of crap that they put out in the shed. It doesn't have to make sense. It has to take up space. That's what it has to do. This is too big. This is... Ooh, what's this one here? Ooh, nice. Dirty. Love it. Love it. Love the dirty. Ooh, love that dirty. Let's put that right there. Just because it's dirty. More stains. Ooh, here's a nice big stain. think that takes up the whole room. We don't want that. What's this one do? That's a pretty decent stain too. Okay. Ooh, how about some newspaper on the floor? Okay, everybody needs to wake up and wave at me, otherwise I think you're all sleeping. Let's get a big wave from everybody in the room. Wake up. You get no more Stranger Things until you wave. Oh, you really are sleeping. Hello, Jay. Give me a wave. Which episode are you watching? And why aren't you giving us a blow-by-blow? Because we need that. Hi, Jay. Rita, where's your wave? Annie. Thanks, Marty. The back porch is wood paneled, okay? Perfect. We can get started with that. Let's put this old fan in here. Why not, right? Season 1, Episode 1, 1720. Hi, Rita. Thank you for the wave. Is it a clear picture of the back porch? The episode you're in? Because you are now our main source of what's going on in there. Baskets in the corner. Oh, I like this. Make that smaller. Right outside the door. Like outside in the backyard? Outside the door? Oh, from the kitchen to the porch. Okay, I know what you're talking about. I know what view you're talking about. You're talking about if I'm looking... Because I know in all these pictures, this door is open. So, all the pictures that I have... Oops. All the pictures that I have, the door is open. So, let me look. Okay. I'm just going to put this on here for a second. I'll take it away. See, this door is open. And that's the door that goes outside. And I can see the boxes and the things. And I can see the paneling. It's what's over there. You know what I mean? So, that part I know we definitely can do. And I think it is definitely this paneling. Which is a no-brainer back here. And I'm almost betting, I'm not sure. But I would almost bet to put the linoleum back here too. And that would give us at least a good start. cooler, Coke boxes, piles of furniture. Wow, all right. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, let me finish up my... I want to finish up my, my weeds. Because I was doing weeds. Oh, no, that's not where I was. I was here. Oh, I don't want that big one. I want this little one. Yeah, be careful. Because this looks like, oh, look, that looks so cool. But it doesn't because, because it's actually sticking out from the side. I've been fooled by that before. What else did you find? Looks like an old living room chair covered in more junk. We can totally use the stuff we were just using in here, the uh, basement one with the basement furniture and stuff like that we can put out there. That would totally work. I can see that working perfectly. Basement treasures. I think that's gonna... Oh, do I want to put a big one here? Maybe. I think basement treasures would work perfect. I just want to know if she has a washing machine. I really want to give her a washing machine. Otherwise, what would it matter that she has a clothesline? I really think she needs a washing machine. Oh, and then I want to put this here. Because I know she has a vent over her stove. And her stove is next to this window. I'm going to make this smaller. I'm going to put it right there because that's where her stove would be, right? Right. Yep. Right there. Yeah. She has a vent there. Well, she's risking her life every day, trying to save her kid. So what's a little laundry gonna do? She can handle a little laundry. That's all I'm saying. She can handle the upside down. She can handle a little laundry. Okay. So what are we thinking of our little shed here? Now this over here, I was actually going to put, these are more like Sims things, we have to have our garbage. So I'm going to put our garbage out here. And I thought maybe she would have an old beat up, fire pit thing, maybe once upon a time, they were a normal family and, maybe they barbecued outside. Maybe Lonnie was good on the grill. I don't know. You don't know. We don't know. I don't know if I want to be this one or the other one. We don't know. I can imagine Lonnie was maybe nice at one time. Otherwise, why would she have married him? Right? I can say all my ex-husbands were nice at one time. Until they weren't. Okay. And then I want to put like a chair or something. No, not that. That's too nice. This is kind of nice. Don't ask me why. I just wanted to put a chair there. Oh, lighting. Don't forget a light. Jeez. The light should go up here, right? There. Joyce must have liked him at least twice. That's how I look at it. She liked him at least twice. Once for Jonathan and once for William. So, at some point in time, she saw something in Lonnie that we didn't get to see. Yes, maybe he turned out to be a jerk. But, you know, she was seeing through her love eyes. And he was, you know, maybe he was good to her. And if my voice gets any higher, only cats and dogs are going to be able to hear me. That's all I'm saying. Okay. So I'm wondering if I want to... Okay. So I'm giving her a washer. It's in here, isn't it? Is it not? It is. No. 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 Besides, you know, when it comes to TV, there always has to be a villain. I think Lonnie is a villain. Hey, you know what? Restoration Workshop did not come with a washing machine, which would have been really cool. Because that's the kind of washing machine I could have gave her. But, as it is, we're going to give her this kind of washing machine. Washing machine. Blinds on the windows. Like beat up, rolled up blinds. Alright, cool. We don't have a beat up washing machine, so we're just gonna do... I don't know. We're gonna do this yellow one. Okay. Let's get those blinds. Okay. These are kind of the kind they would have had in the 80s. Like that. These are going to be too long. I don't like those. These are those canvas ones from that new kit. Take a look at those. This is too big. Too big. Even if I make it small, it's too big. Oh, no, maybe not. Oh. Hey. I may have found something I like. Yes, definitely. Wow, it's amazing. They scale perfectly for these windows. There we go. There we go. I know what light bulb I want back here. We're going to put this light bulb in. I think that's what would be out on this back porch. Yes, that works. Okay. I'm looking. Let's see. What did you say? Old living room chair covered in more junk. Okay. Let's get that. Old living room chair covered in junk. Um, what do we like for old chair? We have this one, obviously. I'm trying to see what cooler, Coke boxes, old living room chair. Okay. Yeah, that is the chair that came with that one. Okay. Can she still get? Yeah, she could. She could completely get to that wash machine if it was still like that. I want to pull this chair out like this. Okay. I still want this out here. I know, it's hard to see, I'm sorry. Trying to give you the best view I can, but it is, oh, maybe instead of this, we use this thing. That might be better. Duh. I like this one, it has a green tint to it. Okay. Oh, I love that. I did not know that was going to slot up there, but I love that. That slots up there. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, see, that only works if you've got brick. I mean, we got brick over here, but you know, that's the only time that works. Maybe the fact that it's yellow is weird now. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, how about an old crappy rug? What do we got for old crappy rugs? Okay, that's a water stain. I understand that. But old crappy rug. This has a hole in it. I gotta look at it though. Oh, that's bad too. I thought I turned those off. Do any of the stacked pictures fit? What do you mean? What do you mean by stacked pictures? This one. Let's go with this one. This old crappy rug. We love this. Ooh, I love that one. I love that one. Okay, so we're going to do that. Now, we need a cooler. You said there was a cooler. A cooler. But, no, not in here. I know what you're talking about, but, you know. Where is it? Isn't it a refrigerator type situation? Because you can eat food out of it. Cooler. Am I not seeing it? Huh. Cooler. Too cool. Kids cooler? Cooler in outdoor activities? Alright. Oh, okay. Yeah, we totally have a space for that too along this wall. Okay. Let me grab this cooler now that I actually found it. We need the cooler in this corner. Let's see, what's a good color? Did you see a color on the cooler? I have blue, red, green. That's what we get. We get blue, red, and green. And I know what you're talking about as far as the basement treasures. You're looking at this, which I totally get, and that can go here. If we put the walls up, I can tell you. That actually, okay, you go over there for a second. I don't know. Nope, that does not scale. So it has to be the right size. And it would have to go there. And it wouldn't fit. It won't fit. Blue, okay. It won't fit. This won't fit. It's too big. It is too big. Yeah, I have another idea though. Let's see. In here, I don't know if it's in this one. I think it is, but there is those other paintings that I usually use for artists. I like this. This could almost go out here. And there's those other paintings. I went zooming by them, didn't I? I don't think so, because they're at the end. Let me see if they're down here. I know they're way at the end, that's why I'm saying that. Oh, you know, we should put some of these out here. That could work too. You know, hang their coats up before they go in the house. That could totally work. These. Pretentious painting pile. We could totally use these. It's not the same, but these will scale for me. And fit perfectly under the window, and if that could look like Lonnie. What do we think? I think that's okay. Yes. See, that works. Alright. I'm not technically going to put boxes on their chair, but I'm going to put boxes next to the chair. Oh, I'm so glad. Let's put some boxes here. Is that sticking out? Yes, it is. We can fix it. We can fix it. We know how. Oh, you stupid thing. Hopefully that chair is still usable, but we'll bring Grandma in and have her test it out. I want it like slightly cockeyed, but you know, then it gets weird. Yeah, we do have those. Let me change, oops. Let me change this to blue. And we do have the cereal boxes. They're up here. But if we set anything on there, then they can't use it. Yep. We put that there. I want to find those other boxes. I like these boxes. Sometimes these go good. Because they have a little water damage on them. On the corner. See the water damage? I love the water damage on that one. Maybe we can put these on there. Oops. Go the other way. Right there. Oh, you know what we need? I know what we need. I know what we need. I'm going to hit save. Let's go into the gallery for a second. We can either go one of two places. We can either go in the gallery or we can go in debug. And debug's harder. Let's see if we can find some garbage. Specifically, I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh, look at all the tools and stuff. Debug, garbage. Oh, that's garage. Did I write garage, not garbage? Oh my gosh. Let's see. Garbage. I wrote garage instead of garbage. This. Garbage. See, there's garbage in there. I like that. Which one do I want? I want these piles of garbage. Those right there. That's what I want. I don't want the other stuff. Oh, Lord, they made that room way big. Get in here. I just want, like this. Ha ha ha, I just want some garbage. Some garbage. I know I did all that just for probably 1 or 2 bags of garbage, but I think it's totally worth it to put the garbage out here. What other garbage? Ooh, here's a little one. Here's a little garbage. That's nice. I'm going to put that one up here. Okay, one more garbage. What's this? Oh, this is garbage with some garbage attached to it. I kind of like it. How are we doing? Now I don't think they can get around this, so I'm going to get rid of that. But I think that's okay. Yeah, the rest I think she can get around to get to her washing machine, which is down there. What else? I know there's a synthetic food rug. No, thank you. Okay, I'm looking at what you wrote up here. Let's see. Plaid. What was plaid? Oh, plaid. Uh, living room chair covered in junk. Piles of furniture. We don't really have piles of furniture. Cooler we got. Coke boxes. You know. Oh, like cans, like because they drink a lot of cans of Coke boxes. That's what you're talking about. Like garbage. Okay. I wanted to go back and find that to make sure. Okay. Are we liking the back porch? Oops. Look, the upside down. Oh, come on, that was funny. I mean, I may be sick, but I'm still funny. Okay. I don't think there's much else. It's just says dusty trinket. I'm just going to throw it in here. I like it. I like it. You know what else they should have? I always like to put something in a room that, at least for The Sims, makes it, you can play in this house and make it, every room has, you can do something in that room, or The Sims will do something in that room. And I'm liking this radio. Let's put this over here. Let's put this over here. Let's put this up here. And then they can at least listen to music out here while she's doing the laundry. Or she could even, maybe read a book there. We're going to have to check that, and they can get something to eat. So the room actually functions. Because this is still The Sims. So that room actually functions, which is good. This room, okay, so we don't need any, ooh, what is that? What is this? How cute is this? I have no idea what that is. Huh. I don't know. Anyway, we don't need this anymore. Okay. So, this spare room, functions. It's also got music and technically a computer, quotes, but for them a typewriter. And this room functions, laundry and more music. This room functions because we have the woodworking table in here. I like the little fan. So technically this room works also, which is good. Barbecue. Did I stick that in the wall? Maybe don't do that. Maybe don't stick the garbage in the wall. So, what do we got left to do? We have to do 3 bedrooms, right? These 3 bedrooms. The front porch has to get finished. And the rest of the landscaping. One thing I want to do, I'm going to save it real quick. I want to find her car. Oh, that was wrong. I hit the wrong button. Sorry. Little information about her car that she's driving. She is driving a Ford Pinto. which for me brings back a lot of memories because I learned to drive in a Ford Pinto. Um, it was white. Is it? Who's Chester? Is that their dog? Was their dog's name Chester? Oh no. When did the dog die? I mean, he was there one episode and then he was gone, but I didn't know he died. Oh, what was I saying? Oh. I got distracted by Chester. Who the heck is Chester? I learned to drive in a Ford Pinto. It was a 4-speed. So not only did I have to learn how to drive, I had to learn how to drive manual transmission. Because my dad insisted that just because I was a girl didn't mean I couldn't drive a manual transmission. I'm looking for her car. It's really not any of these. I could almost go with this one. Let's see what this one looks like. What do we think? I'm okay with this one. Hers is green, but it's pretty close. It's kind of going to go over here where the laundry is, I think. Anyway, so yeah, my dad used to take me out every day and we would go in the Ford Pinto and I would learn. And it's a little car. You've seen her car, right? So I learned, and then the day that I had to go take my driver's license test, my dad said, oh, let's take your mom's car, which was this big, huge station wagon that I've never driven before. So I was like, I don't know how to drive this big honking thing. And I failed my driver's test. And my dad, he didn't want to come back. So he went in and he had a talk with the driver's examiner. And then he came out and he said, okay, you got your license. So whatever my dad said to this guy got me my driver's license. So that's how I got my driver's license. I don't understand this whole Chester thing. I'm watched it at Duffers where they said they were told working with dogs and children was awful, so they kept the kids but wrote off the dog. And there's a grave in the yard somewhere for him. Huh. But we do see the dog in episode 1, I think 1 and 2. Is that the dog? Is that their dog? Well, we can definitely... Oh, sorry, Reggie. We can definitely have a grave for poor Chester. Well, maybe he was just in that one episode, and then they got rid of him. We can definitely put a grave... Oh, I have to look for it. Is it under headstone? Headstone, 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 tilted. They're all in sculptures, so let's just go in sculptures and see what we can find. Well, let's take a look here. Let's see. Look who showed up. Reggie, say hi to everybody. Reggie, say hi. Look a baby. Okay. Headstone, headstone, headstone. Aren't there pet headstones specifically for pets? No, Victoria, it is not useless information. I am all about that type of information. I am all about making things correct. That is my OCD, and you're hitting it right on the money. Yep, there's Reggie. See, he's sleepy now because the dishes are all done, and he helped. He helped with the dishes. And now he's sleepy. Here's a pet one. Tomb of the Unknown Pupper. Oh, I think that would fit appropriately. Let's use this one. I'm going to put it over here. We'll have a puppy. Reggie, say hi. Say hi, everybody. Hi, Reggie. He's going to take a napper. Doing the dishes is hard work when you're a cat. Didn't you know that? He also helps make the bed. He doesn't help with the vacuuming. Bath time. Okay. I think that's the only one that we have for pets. Well, unless we go into debug again, but ooh, here's a nice typewriter. I like the other one because it's usable. What's this one? Whatever. I think we're just going to go with that tomb. We'll leave that one out there for Chester. And don't worry, Victoria, the small details, that's what I'm all about. Like I said, my OCD will kick in, and that's where I want things. See, now I might actually investigate this whole tomb thing, because I knew there was a dog. I wish there was a way to make this bigger, or at least have it with clothes on it, which, you know, I think we're gonna have to spend part of next time in debug, pulling some stuff out. That's all there is to it, because there's a lot of stuff. All the landscaping stuff is probably going to come from debug, and then I want to do something with this in debug, and then there's some more stuff for the porch in debug. So yeah, we're going to have to spend some time in debug, and then all three of the bedrooms. So I have enough information on Will's bedroom. In fact, I was just looking at it, and Will's got himself a little closet situation going on here, for sure. Move his little window there. He's got a closet, and this has like bifold doors on it. Yeah, that's good. I mean, it's good for us. It has bifold doors, but I don't think we're gonna do bifold doors. I think we're just gonna do like a archway, like an archway. Not a big gigantic archway though. Maybe that one. That's kind of big too. I could do that. Just because he has to have a closet, but it doesn't have to be functional, I don't think. But that'll help. So he'll have his bed here. He'll have his, I believe his desk is over here. Bed. Not sure, but we'll get all that. So we'll get Will's room done. There aren't any more lights, so we're done with the lights. Will's bedroom, Jonathan's bedroom, we're good. Her bedroom, we see Joyce's bedroom one time, and I think it's because the door is open. So I'm gonna have to do some digging on that one. And let's see. I think that's it. And then once we're all done, I'll get this uploaded to the gallery so that everybody can have it. Unless you got anything else you would like me to do today, I think we're gonna go. He heard his brother, so he left. So maybe next weekend for sure we can finish this up. We'll finish all of the outside in one day, and we'll finish the 3 bedrooms the next day, and then we'll be able to put this. Everybody will be able to have their version of this if they would like to play in it. And we'll just have to pick something else to build. We did get a lot done. I'm very happy with that. Well, thank you for joining us, Victoria. And please come back next Saturday, because you got all the nitty gritty dirt that I like. We can get a lot done. We're back here at noon again next Saturday and Sunday, noon Central Time. So I'm so glad y'all came to hang out. This is a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun. All right. Have a great weekend. Have a great week back to work, Jay. You'll have to let us know how it goes on Saturday. Thanks, Victoria. I appreciate it. We'll see you back here on Saturday. Bye, Marty.